Good morning and welcome. It is Friday, the 7th of April. It's Good Friday for those who are fans of religious festivals. I am Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, today, interesting Friday because I thought it was. I kept saying it was going to be quiet, and then I actually realised when the last declarations were made that actually we've got some really decent field sizes across the three meetings, and it's my sort of races. There's not any kind of novice-y, maideny type jobs going on. They're mainly handicaps, and they're mainly for more established horses. So we are set to go today. So £25 stake and a quarter. So only three meetings, but we're getting quite involved. Slightly stacked at Lingfield. That is my preferred meeting. There are some big fields at Bath, but first time out as soft grounders, I'm just going a bit careful. So I've got an interest in the Bath ones, but Lingfield is slightly my lean in terms of meetings. And I know at least one viewer is off to Lingfield today, so hopefully you enjoy your day. The weather looks cracking, the racing looks competitive, everyone's a winner. Whether we've got the right ones today, who knows? What I will say is there's definitely value to be had across the board today. It's whether I've got the right ones or not. But I've done my due diligence. I know there are folk out there. I had one commenting yesterday about throwing darts and stuff. For some people, it looks like that because I'm going against what conventional folk would say to you, which is, you pick one or two horses a day. That's what, professional tipsters do or professional gamblers do. You don't do what I'm doing and put together a staking plan. I'm trying to defy some level of logic here in that most people would suggest to you, because I work off a volume base. So yes, there are certain times where I've got certain horses where I will absolutely punt a bit more and have a bit of a lean. But my strategy is based out on volume, and ultimately what we're looking for is trying to string those horses together. So string ideally some winners together, but it's all based on the mathematics of the place market. Whereas most people are focused on the win market. What I am doing is trying to put together multiple horses to place together, and if you've got some winners along the way, which will absolutely happen, you should be all right there. But my win strike rate is low. My place strike rate is higher than the odds would suggest it should be. That's kind of how I'm basing it off. So some, I know you don't care, but I don't blame anyone for coming along and taking a look through the window and going, come on, man, this isn't serious, is it? Particularly with some of the ones I got today. I've got some bets out here today where folk who are not regulars on the channel would look at and think I'm taking the mick a little bit, I think. We'll see. All right, so £25, 115 Newcastle first day. We'll go, before we do that, we'll do the review of Thursday, and we had a good day. We had a good day in terms of profit. 365 came out the best, definitely. So thank you for a couple of people flagging in the comments. 365 paid out an extra place on one of them that I didn't realise. So yeah, if you were 365, you came out about 20 quid ahead, I think, of where the channel did. So I had it as 20 on 34.03 back. So £14 profit. I think you might have about £35 profit if you're 365, somewhere in there or thereabouts. But I know yesterday the Bet365 site was down at a very annoying time for some. So a good day, and it was also a door rattly day, is what I would call it as well, because that we were going on to a last leg that would have been worth 100 quid to the channel, and that absolutely would have been very, very helpful. We'll take the small win, and we ride on knowing that Saturday was good and Thursday was good. We didn't have a good Sunday or a Wednesday, but we have got 2 out of 4 days. So I'm clutching here, folks. I got to take some positive shoots out of this. So this was rubbish. That wasn't very good. That was second, and that was a very close. It was fourth, but only not a lot in it. But overall not a good bet for bet one. Bet two, this was one on paper, it might look a bit dodgy in Ireland. We've got Bellestown, you don't get lots of racing there. Clonmel's a tricky track to get right, but this is one of the bets that actually came off well. So Tell Them I'm Here, that went in and won nicely to set us up. I put it in the comments, but I think Channel had that as 20p rule 4. It was 15 to 2 the SP. Ecclesiastical's well backed in. You could have got that 25s on 365. I know. So for some people, you may well have come out of this even better than I'm suggesting, because I think the night before and early in the morning you got 25s on Ecclesiastical that placed, and Loudest Whisper I think you could have got 14s on 365. So as much as I'm saying 365 might be 20 ahead, they might even be a bit more than that. So let me know if you did particularly well off that yesterday. So we had a win in 2 places, going on to the last leg, well backed in. I think it was about 10s, it was 7s at some points in the day, and it could only muster 6 when we needed top 4. So not good enough in the end, but a profitable bet, albeit the same. But just nice, because it feels like, to me, for those of you who've got long memories, last year we seem to be rattling the door a bit more than we have done this year. So it's nice to get a few rattly doors on. So this made a difference for 365. So Rumble B, they paid out 5 places. There was originally 5 on Sky, 2 non-runners, and every bookie went to 4. And I thought every bookie, but it turns out 365 kept their 5 places. So if you got this, you was a place for 365, no one else. Tango Bay non-runner, Plastic Paddy place, Gunner side went and won. So it was a 20p each way Yankee on there. It was profitable bet all round, but if you were 365, you'd done better off that one. So well done, 365 users. And then bet 4. This wasn't so good, was it? I'm trying to remember now. That was a non-runner in there. I think that was it. I think the others all got beat, and that was a non-runner. So it was a tiny refund. As a reminder, I say this often on Sky Bet. If you have a look, if you just follow what you do in My Bets, you don't see that you get refunded. You have to go into settled bets. You have to go to a separate section to tell you. Otherwise, you wouldn't realise. It just comes back as a loser in your My Bets. So I don't know why they do it. The other bookies don't do it. The others are a lot more clearer. But Sky Bet, it's very hard to see that you've been refunded. And then we had this to finish us off. We had Plastic Paddy place, non-runner, and winner. So close. We got a profit off it, but nice enough. So 3 profitable bets out of 5. Can we do the same again? That would be lovely with our 5 bet plan for Friday. Starting here. We are getting stuck into prices. So bet 1 is this 115 Newcastle 10 gin 22 to 1. Just to watch out, there's not many bookies paying 4 on that one. Sky are 365 on, that's why that's the advisory. 130 Lingfield Pirate King at 20s. Most bookies are 4 there. 205 Lingfield Protected Guest at 40s. Most bookies are 4 there. And then 350 Lingfield Tequila Mockingbird. I think that's the one where Sky might be 5 and everyone else is 4. So it's 20p each way, lucky 15. 50p each way additional double on 10 gin and Tequila Mockingbird. So it makes it a £7 bet. So I used to do quite a few more of these additional doubles. I haven't done so much recently, but I do them for a reason where I think the value is there to try and play. So I want to have a little bit of lean in places. But 365, the only difference is I think on 365 you're getting 4 there, not 5. So it's only a marginal one where it's Sky preference because of that extra place. But overall 365 should be fine. Everybody else is a much of a muchness. But that's us kicking off the day with a nice juicy one. And then we'll carry on the day with another nice juicy one. 130 Lingfield, The Fast and the Curious at 40s. 205 Lingfield, Silverscape at 28s. 215 at Bath, or Bath, depending on how you want to describe it. Alaskan Jewel at 40s. And then 325 at Bath. Sword Beach 14s, 20p each way, lucky 50, nothing extra on that one. Sky Best, then either 365 or Coral are your next best on that one. £6 is your bet. Bet 3 is my only combination double. I was started to look through Lingfield and I thought, this could be a day for lots of different combinations, and I've absolutely settled on the top 2 races. So first 2 races at Lingfield are my preferred races of the day. Again, this kind of bet that if you not familiar with the channel, it just makes it look like I'm a bit of a wally, doesn't it? Now, the thing is, if you get a place in each, it will come off all nicely. If we do better than that, hooray. If they all get beat, then people will say we shouldn't have backed big odds. I'll carry on doing what I do. 130 Pirate King at 20s, The Fast and the Curious at 40s. 205 Silverscape 28s, Protected Guest at 40s. 4 times 25p each way doubles. you want a bog bookie paying on multiples for this one. So most bookies are 4, so 365, Paddy, Coral of the main kind of top main bookies are all paying bog on this. If you've got Sky, it's the same place terms. You won't get bog, so it's not like it's terrible bet. But if you've got access to those other bookies, it's worth shopping around for this bet. So that's bet 3. It's £2. Bet 4. Another nice price one, but a slightly smaller stake on this one. 140 Bath Mintana at 10s, 215 at Bath Connie's Rose at 40s, 445 Newcastle Venturis. I kept going back to that one. There's a lot on form. You'd go, no, why have you picked that one? But I just looked back through, and I quite like its Newcastle form historically. So I think it's worth trying, because you do get some prices pop up in them sort of races. So Venturis at 40s, then 510 Bath Lightning Attack 18s, 15 pence each way, lucky 15, and it's a 25 each way double on the bottom two, which are the last 2 horses of the day. So that's our saver bet for the day, the 25 each way double on them two. Sky best, 365 next best, £5 is your bet. And then finishing off, I have got some smaller prices and I've stuck them all together. And some of these have got a bit smaller this morning as well, but so these are 4 horses. We've got nothing else in the races, so it's just these 4. 240 Lingfield, Hafit Allen 7s, 250 Bath Boy George 15-2, 315 Lingfield Empress Spirit at 7s, 425 Lingfield Granary Queen 17-2. So 20p each way Yankee. So I'm not bothered about the singles on this one because they're smaller prices. I've stuck them together. 20p each way Yankee, and we're just going an additional 30p each way fourfold. That's £5 you bet. Sky and Hills are 4 across the board on all of these, and then 365 and Coral next best. There's only one race, can't remember off the top of my head which one it was, but one race where they're not 4 places, so it's not bad with 365 or Coral because you'll get bog. Sky and Hills are 4 across all of them. That is bet 5. Alright, that is it. I've sped through those. Any questions as usual, put it in the comments. Happy to answer about any of the staking or strategy or horse selections, whatever it might be. Word on the golf. So we've not had the best start. Jason Day is definitely in contention. Some of the others have not quite where they should be, really. But it's all to play for on Friday today because it's thunderstorm day. So we'll see what level of play they get and where at the end of the day we get to in terms of who if anyone's made the cut, and then we'll really see. But yeah, we've had one player have a really nice start, and the other bets are a bit mixed. And we did lose Kevin Na as well, so he did withdraw. He wasn't playing very well, and he clearly wasn't very well. So yeah, he withdrew after a few holes. So we've got one player down already there, but he was 300-1, so he was the big price one. All right, that is it. So just a reminder, next video on the YouTubing from me will be on freebets.com in the morning, so Saturday morning for the Saturday special. That'll be followed by my regular video on here for my Saturday staking plan. And then the intention is there won't be a video on Sunday, so I'm out late Saturday. If I find a few things that are really good, I will make a video. And if I find some things that are quite good, I might put something in the comments on Sunday morning. But I'm not planning to make a video on Sunday, but the racing is quite good, that's what I would say. So the next video after that will be on probably be Monday. It might possibly Sunday night, but most likely be Monday morning for Bank Holiday Monday, Irish Grand National Day. So there'll be a video on Monday, and then generally speaking next week it's going to be a bit of a different schedule. So I will sort of update probably tomorrow, but there may be a video Tuesday morning next week because I'm likely to do no videos Thursday, Friday. So in the build up to the Grand National meeting, I am going to prioritise a bit of family stuff. So I'm planning next week to not do a video Thursday or Friday selections. And then it may well be then 100% obviously it's the Grand National the following Saturday. So yeah, there'll be a video out the Friday night for that. But yeah, the plan might be that next week there might not be a video Thursday or Friday. There might be stuff in the comments. All right, that is me. Have a lovely start to your Easter weekend, whether you are celebrating religiously with chocolate or you just don't care because the sun's out and you're going to enjoy it. Have a lovely time. See you in the morning. Bye bye.